Today on Monitor Wars, the 43-inch Samsung Odyssey Neo G7 versus the Aorus FV43U. Hi friends and welcome to Viktors Reality. Today we have the best 43-inch monitors on the market today, QLED versus Neo QLED. Let's see which one reigns supreme. On the left, we have the Aorus FV43U, a 4K 144Hz HDR 1000 QLED panel with 8 zones on a 4x2 grid. And in this daytime level, you will be hearing the Space audio, which is the monitor's outstanding audio quality. And on the right, we have the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7 43-inch model, coming in at 4K 144Hz HDR 600 Neo QLED Mini LED monitor. And in the nighttime level, you will be hearing the Amplify sound. So what can I say about these two amazing monitors? Friends, I will be pointing out a couple of things that I'm seeing. While both monitors are looking outstanding, the Aorus FV43U is only at 80% brightness, while we are at 100% max, 50 on the Neo G7. That shows you right there that the QLED power of the Aorus is super bright. And if you need to overpower brightness in your room, the Aorus is a safer bet. What I've been able to notice in this specific video is the Aorus can handle 600 plus nits, while the Neo G7 can hover around 500. Now both have amazing picture quality. Look at that color saturation. With that V8 technology, no IPS panel comes close. And they are fast enough. I do not notice any smear in my real-time gaming. Check out the playlist, friends, as I will have a in-depth versus video between these two awesome monitors, showcasing that UFO test, brightness, and much more gaming. Also, friends, don't forget to check back weekly, as I will have many monitors in a versus format on Monitor Wars every single week in this style. You can easily see here, friends. Look at the 200x200 logo, the health bar. The only bad thing I would say with the Aorus is that the viewing angles are worse than the Neo G7's. I would say that the Aorus has a comfortable 1 to 2 person wide viewing angle, while the Neo G743 can handle 3 to 4. Hey, that 1 person difference does make a real difference. And in scenes like this with the health bar, even at a small angle, the Aorus is starting to degrade, while the Neo G7 still looks very clear and very bright. But in a game scene like this, I would say they're tight on color, but you cannot deny the picture brightness. Remember, we're here with the Aorus at 80% brightness, and on the Samsung, we're at full 100% brightness at 50 max. So before we move on to the next section of the video, let's hear a little bit of this awesome space audio on the Aorus FV43U so you can compare versus the Samsung. Now here with this amazing dark scene, look at those QLED colors. They both look amazing. But here is where the mini LED really stands out. Look at the picture depth. What you're seeing here is what you really see when you have both side by side. Both technologies, both are VA, with the 8-zoned QLED monitor on the Aorus on the left versus the Neo QLED 360-zone monitor, the Neo G7 on the right. It's easily apparent, friends. The Neo G7 takes the win. Everything is just popping a tad bit more. As in a scene like this, the higher the brightness, the more washed out the picture, so you gotta give and take. Everything has to be balanced, so the Neo G7 here just looks better overall. Again, you can see there is no smear on either monitor. Color I would say is about the same. Also here with the health bar, the mini LED is really shining through and making things pop where it needs to be. What I really love about these sizes is that you get immersed, I would say more so than a curved monitor. 27 and 32 inches can only do so much. And I would say that these are two top-of-the-line 43-inch brightness powerhouses. Now don't get me wrong, the 42-inch OLED C2 is an amazing monitor, and I've shown that here on the channel. Nothing can beat that picture depth, 3D-ish effect that OLED gives you, and that seemingly instantaneous response time. It really needs to be seen. But here we're talking about two of the top-of-the-line QLED and Neo QLED panels. And the amazing thing is, you can have both at very affordable prices. prices have dropped on both monitors. On the Aorus FV43U, you can find it easily at under $699, while recently the Neo G7 has just launched and it's already being had at under $799. So check out your favorite retailer, as at these prices, you just can't lose. You're not paying full price, not at MSRP. Buy at the prices I just stated, and I promise you, you will have no regrets. There is nothing better on the market today at these sizes at those prices. Look at this amazing color. Look at the brightness power, the picture depth of both monitors. Remember, the Aorus FV43U is 2 years older than the Neo G7 43, so mini LED technology does improve the overall picture power. Like I said, color being about the same, it's all about that brightness and that panel technology to give you that brightness while maintaining those awesome contrast levels. So let's listen in to the Samsung Odyssey's Amplify audio so you can more or less hear a difference between the space audio of the Aorus.
Gotta try what we did in Bonn.
What did you guys think about the audio? To be honest, in today on Monitor Wars, the audio win, in my opinion, easily goes to the Aorus. That space audio feature, that technology, the speakers on the Aorus FV43U are the best speakers on any monitor on the market today. It has a lot of bass. It has that 3D sound effect, that surround over the Odyssey Neo G7. Amplify to me on the Odyssey gives it that punch, that louder sound. While as I tried game mode, it just didn't sound as loud. The brightest and deepest sound on both monitors easily goes to the Aorus. My time with these two monitors has been outstanding. And honestly friends, I have said before and I will still say, the Aorus FV43U is still my favorite monitor going into 2023. I love that brightness, that QLED picture. Sure, I wish it had more zones, but in the daytime, or I would even say semi-ambient lit room, nothing can beat the Aorus with that picture depth, that contrast, and just the funness of the monitor. Racing sims, games like Civilization, things with a lot of colors. Nothing beats the Aorus FV43U. But I will say, if you do play a lot of dark games, scary horror games, even games and scenes like this in Overwatch 2 in nighttime settings, the mini LED power or OLED would be your best bet. Those pictures would look a lot deeper. But remember the prices. An LG 42C3 will still cost you over $1,000, while the Neo G7 can be had for under $799, and the winner here, in my opinion, is the Aorus FV43U, still in 2023. Being older than the Neo G7, can be had for under $699. And before we go, I will say that the Aorus wins on the PC front. For next generation consoles, the Neo G7 is a much better buy. You get smart features and no hassle next gen gaming. While on the 43 Aorus monitor, it is a specific PC monitor, but now it can handle next generation consoles easily. The picture just looks better on PC with DisplayPort or HDMI. It does have an HDMI 2.1 port, but when I connect my PlayStation 5, there seems to be a tad overshoot even on the balance setting, while there's no issues on the Neo G7. So I just want to make that clear. The Aorus is easily the best PC monitor that I own, and I would highly recommend it for PC usage. While the Neo G7 to me is better for next generation consoles, not so much for the PC. Reason being, as if you've seen my review video on the Neo G7 43, this Neo G7 is basically a TV splashed with a monitor face, the body, the marketing. It's a TV disguised as a monitor, while the Aorus is a true monitor. So there you have it friends. Please leave a comment down below on which one you think wins today. Also, I would really appreciate if you have any advice to improve this monitor war format. So check back every week for a different monitor setup. The future is bright, the future is fun. So friends, if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button so more people can see it to help them make that awesome buying decision. And consider subscribing if you want more information on both of these amazing monitors, the Aorus FV43U and the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7 43. Thanks for watching, friends. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys next time.